Hello everybody, this is a Lamley showcase. Actually, for most of you, this is a Lamley preview, unless you're in New Zealand or Australia, because the set has hit there, so it's a showcase for you guys. For the rest of you, take a look at the latest mix of Hot Wheels car culture. This is Open Track, the brand new mix in 2019 of car culture following Golf. In stores, set to be in stores in the next week or two, from what I've been told. This set was sent to me by Mattel to preview for you. Everyone wants to always see what the numbers are so they can go ahead and look those up at stores, but look for them in the next week or two to hit. Targets, Walmarts, I don't know exactly what stores first, but this is the set coming up very soon, and we are going to walk through it right now. Whenever I do car culture, I want to focus on two things. One, the art, and the other thing, the cars, of course. I'm going to go backwards because I think the best model, at least my favorite model, is the first model. So we're going to move back to front, and let's just get right to it. First of all, there is the card art. You can kind of see the style here. It's always a little different. Not only the art, but the way they'll do the logos of that particular mix. Here is the back. All 5 cars, bunch of mumbo jumbo. There's that again. All right, let's start with number 5 of 5. It is the Audi R8 LMS. This is the second time it has been released. There, I have the first one there. We'll put those together. But let's take a look at the art first, because it's always a highlight. Julian Coyles, as usual, did the art for Open Track. He always changes styles, which I think is awesome. And in this case, he's got kind of a racing motif going on, a racing imagery. And then what's cool about this, like he's done in a couple of other sets, is you got to look and see what's going on in the background. This is a race. The 5 cars are racing, and it looks like, if you look at, like, for example, in this one, here's the Audi. You can see there's the Acura, there's the Skyline. Well, at one other point in the race, the Skyline actually took the lead. It has the Audi and the Mercedes there in the background. There's the, two Mercedes, right? So this isn't just like one still image and then it's all kind of looked at it from different angles. This is just, it looks like it was a race, and these are different elements in the race. Julian's art is just amazing. It's just incredible what he can come up with. So let's take a look at, that's the art. Let's take a look at the model. The first Audi R8 LMS featured in, what set was that last year? I can't even remember. Eurospeed, I think, was a new casting. Now we see it in a very similar color mix in terms of blacks and reds and grays. This time it's a little bit cleaner, and I love seeing it on the 6-spoke Real Rider rims. I think that works better because it fills the rims. These are a little bit bigger wheels, and it fills the rims just that much more. Kind of gets you a better sense of this casting. For some reason, it just seemed the proportions were off, but I think it's just the wheels were too small for the first one. This one, I think, looks so much better with the 6-spoke wheels on it. That is the Audi R8 LMS. Don't sleep on this model. It is super cool, and I think considering the Audi's racing pedigree now, the R8 LMS, I think they could do so many fun decos with that one. So that is number 5. Number 4. Now, this is interesting. Typically, the new casting is featured as the number 5 model, and this is technically not a new casting. This is the Acura NSX GT3, debuting in 2019, same with the R32 Skyline, but since the R32 Skyline probably technically debuted in the basic range, we'll get to that, and then obviously was in Fast and Furious, we can see why that one's not number 5, but this one has just been beat to the punch by just a few days, really, with the in the Hot Wheels Entertainment series. It's an Advan livery. I don't have it yet. I will put these two together once I do. And but right now this is the second version, but it's the debut here on Lamley of the Acura NSX. All right, let's get to the art right here. You can see once again Julian's art. Mercedes is at the Audi in the very, very back, and then the Skyline right there. I just love how he does that. Must be fun putting these together. So that is the art. Here is the model. Now, I really, really like this one as a premium. Once again, this one is sitting on the 6-spoke wheels. I think the Advan does as well. Simple blue deco, NSX GT3. It's just kind of an Acura racing deco on it. This one, if it didn't have all the detail, may not I don't know. Who cares? It does have all the detail. This was built for premium, I'm assuming. I guess we could see it in basic at some point. But right now, I just love it. And, wheels make a huge difference. And these TE37 inspired, quote unquote, 6-spoke reel riders just do the trick for so many of these modern castings. Such a great step forward for reel riders. And I know we've seen them on all kinds of 90s era cars too, but for the modern race cars, these look so perfect. All right, number 3 of 5. 2016 Mercedes-AMG GT3. I don't have the other versions here. There's 3 or 4 of them debuted last year in the basic range, but I'm going premium in this showcase. So consider this the debut of the GT3. I wonder, because they do that, if they would have put this as number 5 of 5, but they didn't. That's fine. Here it is right here in the art, Skyline 190E, and then the Acura right back there. So the Audi didn't make this one, right? Didn't make this shot. And this one, because the grille is so important, the headlights and the taillights, I'm so glad this one goes premium. I like that they did the lace style wheels. These are a little bit underrated. They've been kind of ripped on because they don't, you can't see through them, but I understand the styling here, and when they're done right, I think they look really good. And here, just in black, I love it. I love it. Hot Wheels will always, they'll never do a set with all the same wheels. I actually like these wheels on this, again, because they are big and they fill the wheel wells. Model here. I like that one a lot, actually. I like it more than I thought. All right. That's one Mercedes. Here is the other one. Number 2 of 5. Oh boy. It is the Mercedes-Benz 190E 2.5-1.6. The Evo, if you will. Call it what you want. This is the 4th version of this, all premium and in Momo Deco. Let's just look at the art first. I love this casting. They could put anything on this and I would be happy about it. I think it was just, its debut was so great in just jet black in modern classics. Look at the reflection in the grille there. Super, super cool. Here is the model in Momo livery. Okay, remember it was jet black, then it went to Project Cars, and then for those that were lucky to get it, the period correct exclusive. Just 90s awesomeness with this model, and I love it in the Momo Deco. I love it with the gray Aero wheels. All right, when you've got that casting, which is a top 5 for me, and then this one, which is also a top 5, oh, I'm stoked. This is number 1 of 5 moving backwards. It is the Nissan Skyline GTR, the R32, and I'll have to say, how cool is this? HKS Deco. This one is special for several reasons. Number 1, you've seen that it has debuted. The R32 has just had a massive debut. 2 colors already in the basic range, and then we've already seen it in Fast and Furious and Jet Black, which is still my favorite release of the year so far, the Jet Black version. And now we have it in just a shockingly cool, surprising deco, the HKS full deco. And look, there's something about, let's look at the art for a second. But this thing, not only is this just a cool deco, and for those that understand, this is a real deco. I don't know if it's exactly the license, like if it was a number 87 or anything like that, but I know it's all based on the HKS deco with this kind of, what is that, kind of 90s 2000 era kind of just racing, just that racing style, 5-spoke reel riders on it. But it's just the fact that Hot Wheels did it. This is not easy for Hot Wheels to do within their budget. My guess is this was very expensive to produce for Hot Wheels to do this color all the way around. In fact, that period correct Mercedes that we just watched, or that we just looked at, it has that same kind of thing. It's very easy to just put a side slap on the, something that slaps something on the side, slaps something on the top, on the back, and on the front. But this has to continue from the side to the top to the back to the front. That is not easy to do in this mass-produced Hot Wheels world, and it is incredible that they did it. So this one, along with the Black Fast and Furious, I think just goes. I mean, here are my 2 nominees for Model of the Year so far. Lots and lots of time still for other things to be released, but this duo of Skylines is just beyond cool. And look, you may think it's a little weird color. You may think the headlights, which are that color, is weird. But look it up and you'll see why this is a very, very special model. Really shocking to see it as a car culture. This is what makes car culture so great. Don't tire of this set yet. I hope it goes on forever because they are doing so many cool things. And the fact that we now have an HKS R32 Skyline. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, there you go. Look for this set soon. I would buy all of them. They are all very, very good looking. This is a great, great set, in my opinion. Hopefully you feel the same. Thanks, Mattel, for sending this. Tell me, guys, if you find it. We'll get the word out on the blog or Facebook, Instagram, whenever people are finding it, at Target, Walmart, wherever, or any other parts of the country or the world. Hopefully it's soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.